Congratulations, Lenyn Sosa, you are the 39th best prospect in the SSS rankings, earning 37%, 26 of 71 ballots. Congratulations, Casey Gillaspie, you are the 40th best prospect in the SSS rankings, earning 24%, 17 of 71 ballots. Our last two prospects, Amado Nuñez and Yermin Mercedes, finished tied, at 20%. So we're going to hold a last-minute, overnight, end-in-the-a.m. vote to finish this thing clean. On Saturday, we'll begin the Most Essential White Sox poll. Southside Sox top White Sox prospects for 2018: Eloy Jimenez 70%, Capech 16%, Robert 11%, Hansen 2%, Cease 1%, Michael Capech 75%, Robert 18%, Hansen 4%, Cease 2%, Dunning 1%, Luis Robert 63%, Hansen 24%, Cease 8%, Dunning 4%, Collins 1%, Alec Hansen 64%, Cease 25%, Dunning 6%, Berger 2%, Collins 2%, Dylan Cease 70%, Dunning 21%, Rutherford 4%, Berger 3%, Collins 2%, Dane Dunning 68%, Birdie 14%, Collins 7%, Berger 6%, Rutherford 5%, Zach Birdie 39%, Collins 30%, Rutherford 17%, Berger 14%, Sheets 1%, 3 jump from consensus, Jake Berger 29%, Rutherford 26%, Adams, Collins 21%, Sheets 3%, -1 fall from consensus, Blake Rutherford 31%, Collins 26%, Adolfo 20%, Adams 19%, Sheets 4%, Micker Adolfo 39%, Collins 25%, Adams 22%, Clarkin 8%, Sheets 6%, 2 jump from consensus, Luis Alexander Basabe 47%, Collins 26%, Adams 16%, Sheets 6%, Clarkin 5%, 4 jump from consensus, Zach Collins 46%, Adams 22%, Clarkin 17%, Sheets 14%, Puckett 2%, -4 fall from consensus, Spencer Adams 38%, Clarkin 29%, Sheets 19%, Gonzalez 8%, Puckett 6%, 1 jump from consensus, Ian Clarkin 47%, Sheets 25%, Gonzalez 15%, Puckett 7%, Stevens 6%, 1 jump from consensus, Gavin Sheets 45%, Gonzalez 21%, Cordell 14%, Stevens 11%, Puckett 9%, -3 fall from consensus, Sebi Zavale 55%, Gonzalez 16%, Cordell 13%, Stevens 10%, Puckett 6%, 4 jump from consensus, Luis Gonzalez 43%, Puckett, Stevens 18%, Cordell 13%, Gillaspie 7%, Jordan Stevens 28%, Puckett 26%, Cordell 25%, Vieira 15%, Gillaspie 6%, 1 jump from consensus, Ryan Cordell 35%, Puckett 22%, Guerrero 21%, Vieira 17%, Gillaspie 6%, -1 fall from consensus, AJ Puckett 39%, Guerrero 25%, Vieira 16%, Gillaspie 13%, Scaug 7%, -4 fall from consensus, Jordan Guerrero 49%, Vieira 20%, Hensman 15%, Gillaspie 9%, Scaug 7%, 2 jump from consensus, Thiago Vieira 34%, Hensman 21%, Scaug 17%, Irizarry 16%, Gillaspie 11%, Lincoln Hensman 43%, Irizarry 20%, Flores 15%, Gillaspie 12%, Scaug 9%, 2 jump from consensus, Charlie Tilson 40%, Flores 24%, Irizarry 22%, Scaug 12%, Gillaspie 3%, 4 jump from consensus, Ian Hamilton 34%, Irizarry 27%, Flores 17%, Scaug 14%, Gillaspie 8%, 4 jump from consensus, Iazan Irizarry 30%, Curbelo, Flores 22%, Scaug 17%, Gillaspie 9%, Tito Polo 37%, Curbelo 27%, Flores 20%, Scaug 10%, Gillaspie 5%, 4 jump from consensus, Bernardo Flores 43%, Curbelo 29%, Scaug 14%, Gillaspie, Mendick 7%, Luis Curbelo 52%, Scaug 19%, Fisher 13%, Mendick 9%, Gillaspie 7%, 1 jump from consensus, Cade McClure 51%, Scaug 26%, Fisher 13%, Gillaspie 7%, Mendick 3%, 4 jump jump from consensus, Tyler Johnson, 34%, Fisher 24%, Scoug 21%, Mendick 14%, Gillaspie 7%, 4 jump from consensus, Justin Yurchik, 37%, Fisher 23%, Scoug 20%, Mendick 18%, Gillaspie 2%. 4 jump from consensus, Evan Scoug, 35%, Fisher 29%, Mendick 19%, Gillaspie 10%, Mercedes 8%, -9, fall from consensus, Jamison Fisher, 28%, Danish 26%, Mendick 22%, Mercedes 13%, Gillaspie 11%, -2 fall from consensus, Alex Hall, 40%, Danish, Mendick 21%, Mercedes 11%, Gillaspie 8%, 4 jump from consensus, Tyler Danish, 38%, Mendick 30%, Mercedes, Nuñez 12%, Gillaspie 7%, 2 jump from consensus, Laz Rivera, 29%, Mendick 25%, Gillaspie 21%, Nuñez 16%, Mercedes 10%, 5 jump from consensus, Danny Mendick, 30%, Gillaspie 22%, Nuñez 17%, Mercedes, Sosa 16%, -5 fall from consensus, Lenyn Sosa, 37%, Gillaspie 24%, Nuñez, Mercedes 20%, 4 jump from consensus, Casey Gillaspie 24%, Nuñez, Mercedes 20%, -19 fall from consensus. Here are your choices for the 41st and final round of voting. Yermin Mercedes, C 2018 age, 25 2017 high level, Bowie, AA, overall 2017 stats, 110 games black small square 16 HR black small square 62 RBI black small square 35 BB black small square 67 K black small square .276, .340, .455 black small square 34% CS with all the hand-wringing over possibly losing Jordan Guerrero in the Rule 5 draft last fall, the White Sox snagging this slugger got a bit lost. The White Sox picked the backstop up from the Baltimore Orioles. He got a cup-off AA coffee last year in the Baltimore system, but starts this year at Winston-Salem. Mercedes carries a rep of big bat, small glove, but he did nail 34% of base stealers in 2017. Amado Nuñez, 3 BSS 2018 age, 2017 high level, Great Falls, rookie, overall 2017 stats, 36 games black small square 1 HR black small square 18 RBI black small square 13 BB black small square 31 K black small square .193, .262, .253 Nuñez was signed for nearly $1 million at age 16, in what was then the second highest bonus ever paid by the White Sox to a Latin American amateur. The infielder skipped the DSL and went right to the AZL in 2015, as a 17-year-old, hitting just .145 with decent walk and K rates. Repeating the AZL in 2016, Nuñez took a nice step forward, hitting .287, .320, .370 with 9 steals in 11 attempts. Last year, Nuñez was mostly injured, playing in just 34 rookie league games and notching a .493 OPS. He doesn't appear to have the range to stick at short, so going forward he will need to develop his hit and power tools to justify a spot at the hot corner. It appears that Nuñez will repeat Great Falls in 2018, but assuming he can get closer to his 2016 performance, he'll advance to Kannapolis at the end of the season. 31%, 12 votes, 68%, 26 votes, 38 votes total vote now.